Since 1945, around 6.9 million people have come to Australia as new settlers. Their contribution to Australian society, culture and prosperity has been an important factor in shaping our nation. Australia has seen more than 650,000 people arrive under humanitarian programs, initially as displaced persons and more recently as refugees. At the end of World War II, Australia's population was just over 7 million, with around 90% born in Australia. At the time of the 2006 census, Australia's population was 19.9 million, with nearly 1 in 4 people living in Australia born overseas. A large-scale program of migration to Australia began at the end of World War II, when millions of people in Europe were displaced from their homelands. At the same time, in Australia, there was a desperate shortage of labour and a growing belief that population growth was essential for the country's future. By 1947, a post-war immigration boom was underway, with a large and growing number of migrants arriving in Australia. Agreements were reached with the United Kingdom, some European countries, and the International Refugee Organisation to encourage migrants, including displaced persons from war-torn Europe, to come to Australia. By 1950, almost 200,000 people had arrived. The highest number of settlers to arrive in any one year since World War II was 185,099 in 1969 to 1970. Today, nearly 1 in 4 Australians were born overseas. New Zealand and the United Kingdom are the largest source countries for migrants, but other regions, notably Asia, have become more significant. In 2008 to 2009, more than 171,000 migrants were granted visas under the skill and family streams of Australia's migration program. In this same period, nearly 670,000 people received temporary visas to Australia to undertake specific work or business, or to entertain, play sport, have a working holiday or study. In addition to this, 13,507 people were granted visas to enable them to live in Australia to rebuild their lives, having fled abuse or suffering in their own original country.